The deadline for Pakistani nationals to leave India ends today after a crucial meeting of the Home Minister with CMs. Remember, states across the country have ramped up their efforts to ensure compliance with the Home Minister's directive of ensuring swift exit of Pakistani nationals in India. The MHA has revoked all visas issued to Pakistani nationals and no new visas will be issued. The visas issued terminate effective today, and medical visas have been granted a grace period till the 29th of April, that's Tuesday. However, the revocation of the visas will not impact Hindu Pakistani nationals who hold long-term visas. States have begun the deportation process, starting with identifying the nationals, notifying and ensuring prompt exit. State officials have also been tasked with ensuring the implementation of the centre's guidelines. I'm being joined by my colleague Harsha with more details. Harsha, as far as Rajasthan is concerned, take us through what official action have been taken on ground to ensure that Pakistanis have been effectively deported.
Well, you know, the problem in Rajasthan actually is quite unique because you have a number of Pakistani Hindu refugees who are coming and settling in places like Jodhpur, Bikaner, Jaisalmer. These are people who've come on long-term, who apply usually and come on short-term visas and then convert that into long-term visas. These are people who are escaping persecution in Pakistan. Remember, we have a 1,000-kilometer border with Pakistan, and a lot of these people are from Sindh. And a lot of them are, they have relatives this side of the border. There is a lot of persecution there. So if you see, a lot of them adopt some, names which sound like they have got minority names. They say they're scared to travel in buses. They're scared to wear symbols of their religion because they fear that they will be, persecuted or discriminated against. And in fact, we've spoken to a number of them who are in Jaisalmer. They're staying in the Eklavya Basti. There are about 1,200 of them there. Overall, about 1,700. And in fact, the Jodhpur division has the largest number of Hindu Pakistani refugees who've come on long-term visas. Now, of course, following the government's directive, they will have to go back. But we are given to understand that if they start applying for long-term visas, then they will be allowed to stay. So what the government has said is that if those people who are here on short-term visas, they have come here fearing persecution, they are Hindu minorities, Hindu refugees and Hindu minorities from Pakistan who've come here, if they start applying for their long-term visas and they can, give that application, show that application, then they will not be moved out immediately. So that's come as a bit of a relief to people in Jaisalmer, Bardmer, Jodhpur, that area. Of course, the others who are not here on, long-term visas, short-term visitors, they have, of course, been asked to go back. But that number is very small in Rajasthan.
Thank you, Harsha, for joining us and bringing us those details. My colleague Prabhakar brings us more details on the action taken in Bihar. Take a look.
D-Day has finally arrived, and regarding the deportation of Pakistani nationals residing in India on Indian visa, and Bihar government was seen in action since the day this decision was taken. There was a high-level meeting convened by the DGP Bihar, and all the superintendent of polices and the district magistrates of Bihar, they were given instructions to screen those Pakistani nationals who are residing in India, whether on long-term visa or short-term visa. And there was one data released from Patna by the district police where 24 Pakistani nationals were found were registered with the Patna police, and they were residing in Patna, most of them on long-term visas. And interestingly, all 24 in Patna, they were all women. So they basically were people who are married into Indian families and now live here. So they have all been contacted by Patna police. Their details were released by Patna police, and similar exercise was carried out by all the district magistrates and the superintendent of polices of various districts of Bihar, though there was not a compiled data which the Bihar police decided to release, but the numbers would go in hundreds and hundreds. And they have all been contacted in last 4 days. They have all been contacted by the local police station. The local police station, the local cops visited them. They have been instructed to remain on alert and remain prepared to leave India at a very short notice. That is what we are told by the police headquarters, though they did not come on record, but that is exactly what they're saying, that they have all been contacted, they have been instructed to leave the country, and they have been asked to be prepared to leave the country at a very short notice. And this deportation process might start any moment now. They are awaiting orders from the Home Ministry.